The problem with online dating is the fact that you go from strangers, literally never ever meeting, seeing this person ever in your life, right to dating, 0 to 100. In point 0.2 seconds, you went from strangers to going out together as if you're a couple.
Yeah, I actually completely agree with that perspective that it's weird. This is one of the reasons why I think that people need to stay away from dating apps and you should just meet people in real life. If you're a dude and you're meeting a woman, that woman is not automatically putting you into the category of, I'm going to date this person. So your looks are not something that she evaluates. So your looks don't matter as much. When you're online, they are in dating mode and they are automatically assigning in their head, am I going to date this guy or not? And because all they have to judge you on is your looks, they judge you on your looks. And if you don't look exceptionally good, they immediately throw you in the back in the undateable category. It doesn't happen in real life. This is a very important step because when you're in real life, you meet people like coworkers or just somebody out in the park, you can show them other aspects of your personality before looks become a factor. So if you're talking with coworkers, you could show off your wit, you could show off your charm, you could show off that you're funny, and they can like you as a person first. And then if you get closer and try to ask them out on a date, now they're going to be evaluating with all of the information they know about you and then compare it to your looks. And at that point, your looks aren't going to matter as much. Now, some people are obviously still going to deny you if they don't like how you look. They're going to reject you. But it gives you a much better chance of overcoming that because now they have more data to evaluate before they give you a yes or no. So that's a good reason for why you should meet people in real life instead.
That's not normal. It's not natural. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it. In fact, I've never heard one person ever say in my entire life, gosh, I just love online dating. I just love
Yeah,
dating apps.
online dating sucks ass.
I love having 7 downloaded dating apps and not one of them is working. I love it. No one's ever said that before in their life. You know why? Because it's weird. They're weird, okay? Not only do you put up pictures of yourself, like you're kind of like selling yourself to somebody, like look how great I am, embarrassing, but then you're also just talking to a bunch of strangers for like weeks on end, messaging them each day as if you're like pen pals or something, but it's like a weird pen pal. And then maybe you meet one out of 20 and you're like, wow, that was a dud. Just to start the cycle over again.
Yeah, it kind of is like just a shitty catalog. Like you put yourself up into this platform where you're just trying to advertise yourself. And the problem with it is a lot of people can just lie. They could just say shit that is completely untrue. So it makes it way less likely to actually meet genuine people. This is why I keep saying that you shouldn't date online. Online dating is dumb. Go meet people in real life.
Stop fucking ghosting. This ghosting culture has gotten so out of hand, it's actually astronomical. It is utter bullshit. My friend is gorgeous. She is in her mid-30s. She's successful. She's incredible. She's an
There's the problem. Mid-30s. Sorry, expired.
awesome person, so fun to be around, and doing so much work on herself. And she met this guy on Hinge or some shit. They had 3 great dates. He was communicative, not too much, no love bombing. They didn't sleep together, for everyone that wants to try and blame her for any of that bullshit. And they had some great dates. Everything was seemingly normal. They went out this like a week ago. They had a great time. He texted her saying, I'd love to see you again. They were texting, a couple times a day here and there. And then he said, listen, I'm not really feeling well. I'm just going to take a rest. She's like, okay, no worries. Feel better. Didn't hear from him for a few days. So she texted him like, hey, just want to make sure you're feeling okay. Never to be heard from fucking again. And this is the type of shit I'm saying. Be a fucking grown up.
Yeah, the thing is, women are not innocent when it comes to this as well. Women do exactly the same thing. I do think ghosting is retarded. I think it's for low IQ individuals. If you've ever ghosted somebody, you're low IQ. You're completely immature because you're afraid of conflict. You're afraid of getting into a confrontation, of expressing your feelings, telling somebody the truth. Even if you don't like them. The thing is, in every single case, it's better for the person to know why you don't want to be with them anymore or why you don't like them than it is to ghost them, because it gives some form of closure. Is it gonna hurt? Yes, it's always going to be unpleasant, but you give them closure. It's so much easier to move on when you know that it is finished. Whereas when you get ghosted, you have no idea what happened. You don't know what to change. You don't know what to potentially improve. You don't know what you did. You keep replaying the thoughts in your head over and over and over, trying to figure out what went wrong, and you can't figure it out. And that really weighs on you. It is hard to move on from that. So it's extremely cruel to ghost people. Horrible thing. No one should do it. I fully agree with her.
Just because you're not into somebody, whether you met somebody else or you're not that into them or you really, whatever, I don't really give a shit what your reasoning is. Just fucking send a text. Hey, I think you're great. I had a really great time getting to know you, but this is not the connection I'm seeking. Take care. It takes 2 fucking seconds to be a grown-ass adult. But for all of these cowards that are hiding behind their phone, don't give me this bullshit. Oh, it's better for the other person. I'm not hurting them. And oh, I just...
No, that's what I don't understand. I don't get why people think that, because it hurts so much more than just hearing the truth. It's genuinely, I'm telling you, it's a low IQ thing.
It hurts them to tell them the truth that I met someone else. Oh, but you think disappearing on somebody that had a great connection with you, that was super into you, you think that's the fucking answer? That's on you. That shows your cowardice. That shows your avoidance. That shows that you can't handle confrontation. If a girl can't handle, she argues with what you say, you have every right to block the bitch, to fucking never talk to her again. But send a simple fucking message, and it's enough of this stuff. Enough of these games. It's enough of this garbage. Do fucking better. Stop ghosting people. Stop treating people as if they're fucking transactions and going right back on the app to swipe, 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 swipe. It doesn't work that way in the real fucking world.
Yeah, it is cruel. I totally understand her being upset over this. I think it's horrible as well. It happens to both men and women. I dated someone for 3 years and one day he just didn't respond anymore. That's crazy. Yeah, I've heard of stories like that too. I remember I heard a lot of stories of guys dating women online, and then when they were supposed to meet, they like had plane tickets and whatnot. They flew to the country and then they just didn't show up. That's crazy. I can't believe that there's people out there that do shit like this. It's just absolutely evil. Like, I don't understand how these people even have a conscience. Because surely your conscience would kick in and go like, hey, you shouldn't do this. But maybe they're just psychotic. I don't know.
I am not sorry when people say, oh, you're so extra, you're doing too much, you're a lot to handle. You know what? You're right. I'm a lot of woman with a lot of layers, a lot of personality, a lot of dreams, a lot.
She's giving me Chihuahua vibes. She's giving me Chihuahua vibe. Why is that so fucking hard to say? Chihuahua vibes. Chihuahua vibes. Chihuahua vibe. Chihuahua vibe. Fuck, that's hard to say. She's giving me Chihuahua vibes. She's giving me Chihuahua vibes. Fuck, I'm just gonna have to give up. She's really giving me Chihuahua vibes. Is it just me that thinks that? I needed to get a good clip for the YouTube. She just has that whole like energy of like woof, woof, you know, like very angry and always got something to complain about.
Of ideas, a lot of emotions, and a lot of love. So yeah, you're right. I am a lot, and I intend to be a lot more by the time I'm done with this world. And if you can't handle it, go find less. Oh, but your big personality is intimidating to a lot of men. Aren't you scared you won't?
She kind of just seems annoying. There's a difference between having a big personality and just being obscenely annoying. I don't even think it's a big personality. She's just acting like she's in a movie. Strange behavior.
Find a boyfriend or a husband? Aw, you really think so? Excellent. I surely hope so. Not to brag, but I put in so much love into my own self-love and inner peace that I surely hope it intimidates the living shit out of all the men who don't deserve me. Thus making room for the man who actually does and can meet me on my level. I am so sick and tired of how women are expected to make themselves seem smaller in society.
Yeah, she's extremely annoying. I don't know how anybody could like this. Her voice is pissing me off.
Women are expected to be soft, gentle, quiet, demure.
Yes, those are the best kind of women. Everybody will agree, almost. Or at least, look, everybody can agree if you also add in the activeness as like a separate personality. Like every dude likes what she described there, but some guys also like when they're athletic and move around a lot, very high energy. But you can have these two personalities coexist. That's the perfect woman.
I cannot tell you the amount of times I've been told, "Aw, you're too strongly opinionated. Maybe you should be more ladylike." Nah, I'm good. You will not silence me, sir. So baby girlies in 2024, no more dulling our personality to make others feel more comfortable. If someone is being rude or disrespectful, tell them off. Go ahead and speak your mind and piss some people off. You are allowed to take up more space. No more watering yourself down to make yourself more digestible to others. They can just choke. Okay, I love you always. Bye.
She's just extremely annoying. Look, you can be opinionated and have a strong personality and be confident, but you don't have to be annoying. Those things are not mutually exclusive. You can have that and still be a nice person that's pleasant to be around. And I think that that's a much better way to be. Also, the way that she said opinionated makes me feel like she just doesn't listen to anybody else's opinion. Like, she's so set in her beliefs that no matter what you argue about, she is never going to change her mind. She's never going to accept when she's wrong. She's always just gonna keep digging the hole deeper, you know?